Hey Collective, how are you guys today? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Collective. So, got a reading pulled for you. This is going to be a little more of a high vibing message here that I've got. I had to do something while I was charging my phone. So, Evie and I ate lunch and, and I pulled a reading for you. All right. So, we've got transformation, which would be a representation of the death card in the tarot. And I'm going to read these oracles from their books here. Yeah, I turned right to it almost. All right. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, and the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere, because energy is constantly changing. It's the only constant, right? Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever have imagined. And that's just learning to go with the flow and don't fight and don't resist it. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the next beginnings that await you. Okay? And this archetype is death. My nose is itching. So you could have a powerful transformation that you're going through right now. And we've got temperance and a starseed here. So you, earth angel, starseed, light worker, divine being, chosen energy here as you're going through a powerful ascension process right now. Okay? You've gained a lot of wisdom on your journey. And the only way to gain wisdom is through life experience, and through that experience, that's how you gain wisdom. You've got foresight and perception. Okay? You could have survived a nightmare that's been going on since your childhood, surviving everything and overcoming everything that you've had to suffer through and be persecuted through, and darkness from your past, even through past life energy. You're healing, and you have comfort from things that have happened in your past. You have pleasure after hardship. Taking care of your children and your loved ones, in your family unit with your children. Taking care of your inner child as you transform and grow and go in and do the inner healing work. We have exercise. So be active, maybe exercise. Do something to move your body, remove stuck energy and move it through your body. Being healthy. We have the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You're going to turn into this beautiful butterfly here. We have a new home, a new attitude could be coming towards you, or just making your home feel new and decluttering your life and changing your attitude to a more positive mindset, because that's going to help you manifest more. We got eagle vision. It is time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. Ooh, that's awesome. Make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You have to validate yourself. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Okay? And you're going through a beautiful, powerful transformation here. You're balancing things out in your life with temperance here. You're shining your light. You're not dulling yourself down to fit in to make someone else comfortable. We've got doubt. Okay? Second guessing yourself only leads to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what is best for you. And we've got baggage. So getting rid of all your baggage and not allowing other people's baggage to be piled up to where you're like their storage unit. Resist being weighed down by the guilt and shame of the past. The past is exactly what it is, the past. So unpack and begin your healing. Start life anew and stop dragging the old into the new. Absolutely. We've got exercise again. So exercising and being active. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. And it doesn't have to be crazy strenuous. Just get up and walk around, go on a walk. Do things to just make yourself be active and to make your health a priority. And we've got declutter. Yeah, I was picking up on that. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. And that could be like how you're transforming your home into like a new home. Rearranging and focusing on the feng shui so that the energy is flowing and not stagnant in your house. Making sure it's cleansed and, you know, you're living in a sacred space to where you can heal. All right. And we got the sun here. I forgot to show you this first. So what I was just clarifying was the creation of. So you're creating this new, beautiful, powerful transformation that's going on inside you. You're releasing all the baggage. You're not doubting in yourself. You're lifting yourself up, changing the mindset to where you speak positive affirmations and positivity over your life. Anytime doubt or negativity comes in, you instantly catch it in the moment and redirect those thoughts. Okay? Now, clarifying the gaining of respect for or from. And we got the magician in the mirror. Okay. This is about knowing and using your true power. So the gaining of respect for or from knowing and using your true power. Okay, this card in the upright, I'm going to read it. Even though it's in the upright, I'm going to read it both ways so you can see where you are in this energy. Okay. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand, here, I'll show you this so that you can look at the picture. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. Transmuting that energy and turning that pain into power, becoming a powerful alchemist. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the midst of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Now, this card in the reversed is the magician in the mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform for yourself, and to transform with this transformation here. To create something new, whether a home, wow, a business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy, yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. And the Magician card, they have, in that card, there's all of the elements are there at the Magician's disposal to use, to wield and manifest, powerfully manifest the life that they want to create. Okay. The affirmation: I have all the power. Oh, wow. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Oh, that is so beautiful. Okay. So, the gaining of respect for or from the Magician in the mirror. And you're going through a powerful ascension right now. Okay, you're having a major power up here. Trusting, and you're a trusted being. Okay, you can be trusted, and you trust in miracles. Dreams come true, and you get what you want. And it's like the divine is just blessing you with miracles all the time because you're in alignment to receive. And the more you transform, and the more you grow, and the more you ascend, the more miracles are going to come in. You're just calm. You're focused on your inner peace. You meditate. Okay, you have simplicity. You could have felt trapped and confined in a mental prison that was of your own making with the burdens. And I'm just seeing like the Ten of Wands here, burdens. She's willingly carrying all this in the snow and the mountains. You know, unpack this baggage, get it off of you. It's hard walking around carrying all of this. Unpack it. You don't have to carry it everywhere you go. Don't trap and impose yourself in a prison. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. And I mean, boy, she's having a hard time here. Or he. This person's having a really hard time. They're cold, they're worn out. They've got this huge freaking basket full of stuff on their back. Feeling disempowered. Not being able to control your thoughts. Full of fear and doubt. Constantly overthinking. Feeling like you're in a state of captivity. Okay, got to release these burdens. You will be shown the way how to overcome these obstacles that you're having to deal with. You're shown the way how to get through. We have the panda with boundaries. Your space is sacred, and make it sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Okay? If you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Absolutely, and you've worked hard for it, and you deserve it. We have solitude. Take time to be alone. Tune out the noise and chaos of the world and tune into your inner peace. Wow, it's awesome how these cards are repeating in so many different decks here. Suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? Right? Sometimes you just have to realize it is what it is, and you can't control other people's behavior. You can only control what you're doing yourself. You're not responsible for what someone else is doing, and you shouldn't have to be punished for what someone else is doing, could do, has done, whatever. Like, we've got to be responsible for ourselves. Ask your angels while you're in this solitude and in this state of your hermit mode and alone time as you go in and work on your inner being. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. And we've got shadow work. Suck it up, Buttercup. You've got to do your shadow work. Everyone's got to do it. You may not want to, but because it's fucking hard. You know, it's hard to go in and face yourself and face your inner demons and shed that ego. The ego never goes away, but you don't let the ego rule your being. You put it in its place in the shadow aspect of the being. You need the ego, but it needs to be in a healthy way, okay? Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. You got to go in and do that shadow work whether you want to or not. So ask your angels to help you. You got to suck it up. You got to do it. You got to heal. Like, we're all responsible for our own healing. Things brought to life are light. Okay? This is what we're clarifying next right here. We got regret. So things that you brought to life or that are coming up in the light, doing this shadow work that you don't want to do, but you have to do it. It's going to get to the point to where you're going to have no choice. Spirit's going to force you into a dark night of the soul, and you're never going to get out of it if you don't do that shadow work. It's just going to get worse. I know that I cannot change the past. You can't regret the past. We all make mistakes, but I mean, are they really mistakes? You can't regret things that you've done, you know. It's hard though. You know, sometimes we do think, you know, people could do really bad things and they may regret, and some people don't regret anything because they don't care. They may not have empathy. So there's many levels of this regret, but you can't change the past, okay? And things happen how they're supposed to for your soul growth, okay? Moved on to calmer waters to get away from all this destruction and anything that you could have been regretting getting tied up with poisonous snakes in your life that lied to you, regretting connections that you made, friends that you could have had, people that you teamed up and networked with that just left you full of grief with the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Having self-pity, being disappointed, it's a fear of risk, like just scared to do anything, don't want to risk anything, full of despair and disillusionment. It's mourning the loss of things and regretting it, okay? We've got sacred space. You definitely need to make sure that your sacred space is on point if you don't have that already. Maybe spruce up your sacred space. Maybe a new crystal or something wants to come live with you. Your crystals will choose you. All of your spiritual items will choose you, and they'll tell you exactly where they want to sit in your house. Having to cut someone or something out of your life. Having disappointment in some affair that you've had to endure, and a lot of them that could have left you with regretting getting mixed up with it, like, damn it, I wish I would have seen it, but maybe you weren't supposed to because you had to learn a lesson there. Regretting getting involved with a two-faced friend, someone that could have stabbed you in the back. We have the Elephant with forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness is for yourself. It doesn't condone the behavior of anyone else. It doesn't condone what they did, how they treated you, none of that. Forgiveness is so you can free yourself and get out of this Eight of Swords prison here that people have you bound in. Forgiveness is a form of release. It's a form of surrender. It's cutting those energetic cords that tie and bind you to situations and people that mean ill will towards you and want harm for you, or who have harmed you, or whatever they've done to hurt you. You've got to release that, or it's going to turn to bitterness and anger and resentment. It's going to get into very low vibrational frequency when you're walking around in a state of unforgiveness. So do that for yourself. That's between you and God. What the other person did or the other people did, that's between them and God. That's not your problem. You've got to focus on yourself. If you are feeling if you are feeling angry about a past issue, the Elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. Absolutely. That is exactly what I was just saying. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the chances that are coming, or for the changes that are coming your way. And chances, okay? You've got new doors opening up. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust, okay? You've got to take the time to do that healing work, all right, too? And things will come in divine timing exactly when they're meant to, okay? You can be very guarded right now, all right? Of course, it's normal to have your walls up after being hurt, but after a while, your walls may be keeping out just what you may need to heal. Take a chance. Take this risk, okay? We've got challenge. Are you up to the challenge? Just because things look hard or impossible doesn't mean they cannot be conquered or overcome. You've got this. So don't be scared and don't get in your own way. You've got to take risks, overcome these challenges, and if you're overly guarded, yes, be protective and somewhat guarded, but don't let it block your blessings that are coming in. Make sure your heart chakra is open so that you're not blocked off. When your heart chakra is blocked, it blocks your blessings. So operate with that state of beautiful love that this starseed, earth angel, divine being, energy, ascended being radiates naturally. Love your journey. Okay, it's not easy, but you've got to overcome the regrets and get through it. Be open to the idea of loving you. Love yourself and love your journey, and don't be so hard on yourself. You are charming. You have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. Yeah, and if you're in this beautiful energy here, of course they're going to gravitate you. You're a beautiful being and people just want to be around you. Yeah, 'cause you're the star, you know. You're this ascended divine star here. Okay? It's just your energy's beautiful today, collective. We've got the door to spirit here, and it's clarifying. Demonstrate, walk your walk, talk your talk, and demonstrate how you operate and live with the door to spirit here as this beautiful ascended being. You walk in your truth and your integrity, okay? And you embody what you say you do, like you're genuine, and what you see is what you get. You're not like some deceptive person here, you know? Demonstrate spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. I mean, that's what the door to spirit represents, and that's what you need to demonstrate. Upright, this door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core. Deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. That's awesome. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of your spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. The door to spirit reversed. When this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing and you cannot maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. Yes, and that's also learning the art of detachment. And detaching does not mean that you don't feel it or recognize it. It means that you don't allow it to take over and consume your being, okay? So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. That's exactly what I was talking about with not closing off and blocking your heart chakra. The affirmation: I relax and connect with my spirit's wisdom and power. I live in the peace that my spirit brings, and I know that the world of spirit supports me. Okay? That's so beautiful. Where's the stack? Oh, here it is. I've got so many cards laying here. I got mixed up. All right. So, you're just in this beautiful divine energy here. You're healing as you're ascending. Spirit sending you synchronicities that you're resonating with. You're in touch and in tune with your emotions. Your spirit guides are helping you, giving you grace and mercy, giving you a hand and showing you kindness as you go through this door to spirit. We've got the Knight of Swords. Spirit's coming in to rescue you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you're fearless and ambitious. You're logical, you're skilled, you're very brave, and you're very clever. And Spirit's come in to help rescue you. We have technology, so something could be significant about things going on online, or just very much into your devices or your gadgets. You could be using technology as a way to demonstrate how you operate in this door to spirit. We have an opportunity for windfall, or opportunity or a windfall. That's great passion here. And it could be, you could do something online. You could do things with your spirituality online for some of you. You could work online on, and you could have an online presence, or things going on with your platform, or you just share positive things, or, people reach out to you. You just take it how it resonates. All of the above. We have the giraffe with reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. And I'm just hearing that as like, don't just be rash and do something all of a sudden that maybe you wish if you would have thought about it, or tried to talk about it, or work it out a little bit before you just could extremely harshly do something that's reckless and that you're going to regret. To sit and wait for a minute before you make that final decision. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Okay. Yeah. We have desperation. Never do anything out of desperation, because in doing so, you may never regain your dignity or your reputation. Okay? We've got to move on from what no longer serves you. In order to gain closure and healing for ourselves, we must move on from things, people, and situations we cannot change. And don't stay in a situation or go back to a situation out of desperation. Have enough love and value for yourself to know to not settle for anything less, and to know what you deserve, and make it a rule that you're not going to settle for anything less. Avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring it down. Listening to music. Okay? Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. So maybe listen to music, sing, dance, move around. Singing's going to work with your throat chakra. Dancing's going to all raise your vibrational frequency. It's going to make you feel so much better, okay? Next, we have realize, okay? And we got heartache and loss. And this is the Three of Swords energy here, okay? The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation. So this is what we're realizing here. Let's see. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. That self-love is so important. You can't love others if you don't love yourself. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. Okay. We've got the Tower. Awakening to heartache and loss and a tower situation. And this tower, don't fear the tower, go with the tower. The tower comes in as a way to destroy what no longer serves you, to get rid of faulty foundations and to build on something firm and new. An awakening, you're going through a new level of awakening. You're realizing and awakening to things that are going on around you. You're definitely guarded and protecting yourself. You're teaching yourself as you go through your journey. You could have felt very confined and like you were just in captivity. You've learned to just settle and tolerate for things that you're no longer going to settle and tolerate for, because you're realizing and seeing the pattern and of like how you don't want to keep feeling like this. And unfortunately, our journey, it's part of it. We have to go through it. And we've got the star again, Aquarius energy. So you're healing. You're full of hope and faith. You're rejuvenating your being. You're renewing yourself, your inner and your outer self. You could have unexpected help that's coming in, and it could have been from spirit. People could be intimidated by you and how strong you are, and how you always just heal. You're just, how you overcome pain could intimidate people because you're a survivor. We've got family matters, overcoming pain from your family, from family members, from some people that you consider family, dealing with forces that have been working against you. And you've got this axe, so you can cut these cords and cut them out of your life, calling Archangel Michael and Gabriel to cut those energetic cords. We've got the dragon with passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Okay? We've got improvement. And you're a survivor. You've been improving so much. In life, there is always room for improvement. Today, take a moment to see what you can be doing better. When everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. Okay? You're constantly evolving and growing and improving. Could be having a glow up right now. Okay? Take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. And give less fucks. Okay? The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. Yeah, just focus on loving yourself and having your glow up here. Now, clarifying, act like a leader. It's time to act like a leader. We've got the door to value. Okay? Act like a leader. New beginnings in finance or career, okay, could be coming in for you. It's not going to be for everyone. It could be for you, though. In the upright, this card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Value yourself, and more things that you value are going to start coming in. It's like we've got sirens. It's the law of attraction. You're going to mirror what you're putting out. Remain conscious and creative, and get ready to step through the door. Reversed, this card signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however. This card reversed reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interest and your efforts, and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart, there you go, and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. The affirmation: my life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. Wow. So, Open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. And that's what I was talking about. When your heart chakra is closed off and blocked, you block your blessings. So you've got to, and it's closed, and it could close this door. I mean, that's literally what I was just saying. Wow. Okay. We've got the High Priestess here, and you're protected. Okay, as you're going on your journey here, you're trusting your intuition. Anything that was a secret to you could be coming forward with the sun here, could be exposed. You could be very tapped in and tuned in, and you're divinely protected here. You've surrendered, you've let go, you let God, you opened up, you're giving it up and releasing it to spirit. See, look. She's like floating up into the sky. She's ascending and letting go. Look how much lighter. She could just float around here because you're not carrying all these heavy burdens that are weighing you down. Releasing any entities that were attacking you. That supernatural disturbances. Things that were irritating you. Entities that were trying to block your door to value, your door to spirit, keeping you full of heartache and loss. You've had a powerful transformation, overcoming the things that you regret, and act like a leader. You're coming out as the emperor, okay? So own your space with confidence. Have that beautiful divine masculine energy, okay, that is balanced in you, operating from that authority aspect of your being in control, overcoming and battling all the spiritual warfare, becoming the leader in your own life, Aries energy. Seeing through all of the illusions that have been created for you as you step into this leadership role and position. There's going to be changes in your life. Situations in the balance that require careful handling, okay? As changes are coming in for you here. We've got the hummingbird with lightness. It is time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it is possible to manifest your visions. Stop waiting and doubting. Wow, come through spirit. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. That's so beautiful, collective. Okay, you're in this beautiful leadership position here, and if you're not, that's what you're working toward here. We've got honesty and humility. And with the dog here, I see loyalty, because the dog represents loyalty. It has always been said that honesty is the best policy. Always remember to be honest with yourself and others. Humility. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility, and boy, that's the truth. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. Yeah. Remaining honest and loyal and humble and acting with humility, okay? Speak up. Speak your truth. Don't be scared to stand up for yourself. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Speak up. Speak your truth. Feel your emotions. Express them so that you can overcome this heartache and this loss and this pain. Suck it up, Buttercup. You got to do it. Don't keep yourself so guarded that you block everything don't block yourself from living your life because you live in a state of fear. You can't do that. You've got to love your journey. You got to do the shadow work and suck it up and do it. And it's hard. You're improving as you're doing that. And as you improve, you just keep growing and ascending higher and higher. And then you're going to love doing it. We've got obsession. Focusing too much on one situation. The need to take a step back. And this person looks like they're obsessed with their job. Just anything that you could be obsessed with that's taking you away from other things that are also important. Prioritizing every aspect of your mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, your job, your family, all of these different aspects of your life, and prioritizing and giving them each, equal interaction and attention, to where some are really elevated and doing well, and then others are just sitting there collecting dust because you don't deal with them. But that's going to help create a beautiful state of balance in your life, right? And then decluttering and getting rid of things and burdens that you don't need to carry, that are overwhelming you, that you just don't have to have around, that you can do without, to lessen the load so that you can have more inner and outer peace in your life and your existence, okay? And we've got the 8th house. First, we're going to clarify personal power here, okay? We got triumph, which is the chariot energy. Positive movement forward with your personal power, being triumphant and successful. The power of your soul is pushing you and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you into its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's up and downs and the challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. Oh, absolutely. Because you've got what it takes. You can do it. We've got the Fool. So you could be starting a whole new beginning, okay, with something triumphant, with a new beginning that's coming in for you. Being carefree, a free spirit. We got the courthouse, triumphant of something that's going on in court for some of you. And this could be something that's been ruled in spiritual court, to where you've overcome all of this. You've ascended. You've got a whole new, brand new level that you're getting ready to go on as you embark on your journey here. And love your journey, okay? Being full of hope, a wish coming true. That something that you desired and expected and hoped for is coming in for you. You've lived and learned harsh karmic lessons here. You've gained a lot of experience and a lot of training on your journey, and it's helped you improve and develop new ways of living, new skills, a new attitude, a whole new way of being. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So there could even be a court situation with your family. Some of you, this could be inheritance. But this has to do with your security. You could be getting a new house, triumphant in your finances and becoming, more abundant, getting into, a union where you have a very abundant union, overcoming family patterns here. So this could definitely be family here that you're triumphing over. Could have had karmic family energy here that you've had to heal from, and it could be an inheritance with the courthouse that could be coming in for some of you. I'm telling you, we're trying like crazy to manifest this. We've got the angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. You're coming out as this beautiful angel here. Wow. And we've got the tree, affairs with your family. So you could be the black sheep of the family that came in to triumph over, karmic energy affecting your bloodline here. We've got the hippopotamus with exploration. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence in knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. Oh, that's so awesome. Yes, as you're triumphantly moving forward, positive movement forward coming in here. We've got bridges. Never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. Responsibility. Maturity begins when you can take responsibility for your own actions. Yeah, we've got to take responsibility for ourselves and not blame what's going on with other people on someone else. Okay, we've got to be responsible for ourselves. Release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. Yeah, when you're constantly fixating upon it, and you're freaking out and worried about it, you're going to repel it. When you let go and you don't just, obsess over it, it's going to start flowing to you. You're going to start attracting it. We have kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. Okay? And don't put so many expectations on yourself and on others, because those expectations create limitations. Let go, let God, let the universe allow powerful things to come forward for you, and don't limit yourself in your creation. The mysteries of life. Okay. We got mental conflict. This is the Two of Swords here. Okay. This card deals with the inability to move forward. Wow, and then we had the Chariot here with movement forward. Okay, this card deals with the inability to move forward as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Okay? So don't block yourself so that you can positively move forward. And with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands, having to protect yourself from conflict, competition, arguments, fights, people trying to come against you. You're protecting yourself. You've got this protection around you here with this. You're in your Merkaba. Okay. Shielding and protecting your aura and maintaining your sacred space. You're unbothered, okay? You're divinely protected. You definitely feel things, but, you overcome them quicker. The more you grow and the more you become a survivor and learn to love your journey, the easier it is to become unbothered, to see things from the aspect of the higher self of the being 47 on the clock, and it helps you be unbothered and not get trapped in your mind with the mental conflict. You may get in there for a minute and really trying to decipher and figure out what the fuck is going on, because you're trying to unravel the mysteries of your life and why things are happening. Could get you trapped up in there for a little while, but you end up getting out of it, and it's just a part of you. It's like the mind inside the mind, it's even all the way back to your subconscious and your superconscious. So with all this seeing, allowing to just see pieces of it at a time, to where that way it can be rationalized easier. Speak about it. What's trapped in your mind, speak it out loud, and it'll help you process it. It's like when I do these readings and I'm sitting alone in my house, and then whenever I go back and I listen to them, it's profound how it comes out. And I'll do my own readings like this, and it's like I can understand it so much in a totally different way when I speak it, like I'm doing this and reading it out loud to myself and recording it. So when I go back and listen to it, it helps rationalize and make sense of all of the thoughts that are just racing and not making sense. Okay. Yeah. Focusing, being very focused, explosive thoughts that are just tormenting your mind. Someone could be freaked out because you're popular. Someone could be freaked out because you're hot, collective. Just saying, hot and popular. It's on here. Some people could just be very focused on you, and it could be driving somebody crazy in their mind because they've lost you, and the mental conflict of things that you've had to lose, the sorrow that you've had to overcome and endure, bereavement here, overcoming losses of loved ones, overcoming damages that you've had to endure with people who were deceptive criminals, sneaking around, being dishonest, strategically fucking with you, tricking you, affecting your self-esteem. Aquarius energy. People that overcoming this mental conflict of people criticizing you, tearing you down, judging you, and you judging yourself and judging others, and people judging you, being call in judgment so that you can have your mental clarity and your peace of mind back. We have a broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business, so that could be breakups and things like this. Boy, they definitely fuck with your mind, and sometimes it takes a minute to get out of it because you're trying to make sense of it all. It doesn't fucking make sense. You're just focusing on your work and your career, and turning that pain into power and manifesting abundance to come in for you. We've got the snake here with transformation. Yeah. And the transformation was the first card that came out. Wow. Getting rid of snakes in your life that were causing you mental conflict and strife. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Changes in the wind, and you are the center of all. Right, you are in the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. My nose is itching. Confirmation. We got the badger with endurance. We got 2 that came out with this stack. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. And that's why you've got to release any expectations that create limitations, because how the universe wants to bring something in for you may not be how you expect it to come in. And whenever you're only expecting for something to come how it is, you could be in a state of disappointment because you're not allowing the universe to bring it in a totally different way that could be a million times better than what you've got in your mind. So you got to step out of your own way and don't block yourself, okay? Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this, all right? It's getting your mind in order, getting your mind in check, and understanding the mysteries of life and why they're there. Gaining a whole new perspective. Yep, and looking up at spirit. There's an angel right here. It's guiding you. Sometimes in life, things become outdated or out of focus. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. We've got security. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Yeah. Security begins only when trust has been established. Yeah. And it's so hard to trust people. And then once they affect your trust, I know with me, like, I'm not going to trust you again. I could trust you a little bit, but I will never fully trust someone again once they break my trust. I'm incapable of it. You guys may be able to do it, but I can't. Like, I'm impossible. And I'm a Libra. Like, I'm an air sign, so no. It's like I will constantly be thinking that you're fucking up to something, and it will create mental conflict, and I won't stop trying to figure it out until, like, I figure it out. Like, it's not worth it. Got to read. The more you read, the more you'll learn. Reading and studying. Yeah. Social media detox. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. So, you could have had to do this for yourself, or you could be with someone that's just constantly on their phone. They never get off of it. They're always doing something online. And then you never know what the hell they're really doing. They're just always on there. Like, they can't function if they don't have their phone in their hand. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. A major change. Trust that a major change is coming in for you. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Could have some communication coming in, something that's really fast and all of a sudden could come in towards you. Okay. In the distant future, you've been putting endings to what no longer serves you and not allowing people. You've got a big firm boundary that if anybody tries to cross it, they're going to fall down into the center of the earth because they're not going to be able to get over there to you. You're going on into the sunset in your chariot over here where you're triumphing. Overcoming life's karma on your journey. Powerfully manifesting what you want to come in for you. Trusting your intuition and allowing your guidance to lead you. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly and trusting your intuition. Transitioning out with this transformation, putting in a death and an end to what no longer serves you. You're a powerful prayer warrior. You operate with a beautiful divine state of faith, okay? You could have been tormented. I know I have been fucking tormented, and I know most of my collective has been tormented. It's been fucking awful. But dealing with depression, being bound to things that we didn't want to be bound to anymore, having anxiety and being troubled all the time. And with family here, could be parents didn't care for you how you needed. They didn't give you the support or the love that you needed. And it makes you want to be a better parent for your children, so they don't have to go through that. And that's breaking those generational curses. And we've got the chariot here with this positive movement forward. You're determined. You're focused on your direction forward, and you're very concentrated. You're going to triumph, and you're going to persevere, and you're going to follow your inner voice and your guidance because it always guides you correctly. Overcoming any emptiness that you felt inside that trauma caused for you to endure. Overcoming all of that. You're a very goal-oriented person and you're focused on your target. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Someone could have, betrayed you that you trusted and gossiped about you, slandered you. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You're just focusing on your ascension here. Don't worry about what all these other people are fucking saying. The truth is going to be made known. Your energy it's just going to speak for itself. People will eventually see through the deception and illusion that people could be talking shit about you. You love your journey. You're an open book. You're going to tell people, yeah, I fucking did that. No, I didn't fucking do that. And when you speak with the Ace of Swords. You speak with truth and integrity. And you stand strong in that. Okay? You're not scared to speak your truth. You don't have to walk around lying and hiding shit. If somebody wants to know something, all I got to do is fucking ask, We've got a major change coming in with the transition here. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. So, and things are going to come in that you got to get rid of because they can't go on with you to the next level of your ascension that you're being initiated into. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious and you are worthy, collective. Yes, we are. Get help. Get help when you need it. You don't always have to do everything alone. Life can become overwhelming and sometimes even unmanageable. Now would be a great time to reach out for help before your problems destroy you. Okay? Someone's very headstrong and they don't want to ask for help. Someone needs to humble themselves with humility, be honest. If they want to improve their life to help them survive, they could be desperate for help and they don't know how to unpack their baggage. Okay? They could be very guarded. Have a lot of responsibilities, could have burned a bridge with you, okay, that they need to come back over, and now it's a challenge. They're going to have to suck it up and do that shadow work. They're going to have to go into solitude and hermit mode and heal, releasing the doubts and any regrets. We all have to do this so that we can move on and survive this, whatever this energy is that you're conquering in this moment. And there's going to be many of these things that we have to conquer, with lots of towers that we have to go through. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Wow, yeah, don't put limitations on yourself. Nobody knows everything. And there will be times when you will just have to accept that. Someone could be a headstrong and a know-it-all that, doesn't want to ask for help, but they're going to have to humble themselves and ask for help. We've got a fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to, and you could be that way. You've got to get out of your own way, and nobody's ever going to know anything. It's impossible. It's not like you can't do it. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. That's why you got to read and learn, because the more you read, the more you learn. And distracting yourself on social media is not helping with your growth, and it's not helping you learn unless you read online. Escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthier inner world. Yeah, get out in nature, exercise, do other things besides being on the phone all the time. Okay. Now we've got 3 more. As a life or death issue. We got freedom. So gaining your freedom from a life or death issue here. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. We are in charge of our own happiness. No one else is in charge of our happiness. If we allow someone else to be in charge of our happiness, 101 exactly on the clock, we're not going to be happy, because they're not going to fulfill us with our happiness, because we know what it's going to take to make us happy. Someone else's happiness is going to add to your happiness, and if they don't add to your happiness, then they don't need to be there. Okay, could have a hidden enemy that was abusing you, that you had to heal from, that you had to gain your freedom from. That was a life or death issue here. Okay, overcoming addictions that were harmful. Drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, things that you could have been obsessed with. And that could even be phone here. Adjusting to this newfound sense of freedom, having to adapt as you find balance in your life, and accommodating and adjusting to a new level of freedom that you possess. And you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. We have free will in the 3D human vessel. And you're just coming out as this sweetheart with this pure, unconditionally loving, beloved being here, your precious collective. Having a lot of choices and decisions to make. Step back from everything to gain the perspective that you need. Scorpio energy. Daydream so that you can manifest. Seeing through confusion and illusion. You could have lost control and dealt with escapism for some of you. It's dealing with promises that were unfulfilled, that you definitely that you had to heal from. And forgiveness is extremely important in this. And relaxation. Healing while you heal and relax and meditate. Focusing on your wealth. Could have been dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person. And the ram is Aries, so Aries could be significant here. We've got the peacock. Beware of great pride, with letting that pride and ego destroy things in your life. We've got the haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. We all have to pay back our karma that we've created. We've got the jaguar with growth. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death, and that death is the transformation card, the first one that came out. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. Okay. Be here now. Life is too short to be living in the past or worrying about the future. Take time to enjoy every moment to the fullest. It's casting your pearls before swine. Someone can play a piano. That's a pretty baby grand. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Okay? These hidden enemies that were abusive that you had to heal from. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. You know, and this can be romantic or platonic here. And this is also just opening up to yourself. Okay? And this whole message, don't close your heart off. Don't block your blessings. Don't be so guarded that you're halting your life and putting it at a total standstill. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Yeah. And that's the full energy here. Be adventurous and have that free spirit about you. Don't be scared to experience the earth. I know it's scary down here. Just choose your discernment and be mindful in who you allow around you. Okay? Getting and using power on your journey. Getting and using power on your journey. Movement, relocation, and travel. Getting and using power for movement, relocation, and travel. Upright, pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or a class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plan should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Reversed. You may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Remember, you can always create new adventures even in your present location or situation. The affirmation. I am attracting wonderful new adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. Got a siren. Somebody could be journeying to jail. We've got good news coming in here with the Page of Wands. You need to keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Move in silence. You could even walk away and leave and not even tell anybody that you're fucking going. You're focusing on your spiritual gifts. You're very gifted. Okay? You're following your intuition and allowing your spirit to guide you. We've got a change here with divine timing. Okay? There's a major change that's coming. Okay? And you're going to have freedom as you move forward on your journey with this beautiful transformation here. Something you're giving birth to a whole new energy that you're creating on your journey. You're nurturing it like a newborn, and this is just the manifestation of the creativity of the sacral chakra. It's not a literal newborn, it's something that you're birthing. You're going through a powerful evolution right now. Some things could have been coming in the right time, the wrong time. Some things you have to wait for, but everything happens in divine timing. So you're overcoming the stress. You've been very stressed out on your journey. Lack of sleep, feeling very pressured, having headaches, and extremely stressed out, because being in this earth angel energy, it's not an easy journey, but you signed up for this, so we have to endure it. We have to go through all of this stuff to bring us into our full power. You can't just step into it. You've got to have the wisdom that comes with it and the experience that goes along with it, and it's not easy. You're very balanced. You do things in moderation. You've learned how to do that. You may not have at some point, but I mean, we all learn how to operate with a state of moderation. And that balance is so important. Seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. Something could be going on with your career. You could be getting a new job. You could be traveling for work. Becoming stronger, exercising. You're very strong, inner and outer strength. Taking care of your children. You could work with children. That could be part of your journey, is to work with children and to help children for some of you. Perfectionism. Don't allow perfectionism to stop you from doing things on your journey, because it's going to hinder your growth. You don't have to be a perfectionist. Overcoming what your parents did to you, working on your parenting skills to be the best version of the best parent that you can be. Journeying with your community. I mean, this is just everything that's going on with your journey here. Your finances, the decision that you make on your journey, whichever path you take, it's because you're supposed to. Not conforming to what someone wants you to do, walking to the beat of your own drum, being a free spirit with this full energy here. You're not here to conform to what everyone wants. You're the black sheep. You're the psychedelic sheep. You stick out, There could be misunderstandings that you've definitely had to deal with, but you've got good luck coming in on your journey. Plenty of material things. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change that you've dealt with on your journey, and that could have been you, stubborn as a mule at some point, because you didn't want to do your shadow work. Getting advice from a friend as you move forward. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So you've had a lot of things that you've been dealing with on your journey here lately, and getting and using the power to overcome these things. We've got the ant with perseverance. Yeah, you've had to persevere. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. Yeah, right over here with this head. Don't be so headstrong that you don't ask for help. Okay, it's okay. We all need help sometimes. Sometimes it could be just as simple as getting advice from a friend, to allow some of this mental conflict to slow down and to not devour you. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. And then we're clarifying getting and using power. So call your power back to you. 111:33 on the clock. That's extremely significant. That's all master numbers there. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. And if someone is trying to cross your boundaries and abuse your power and abuse you, you just keep on walking and going on your journey, and don't worry about it. They don't need to be in your energy, okay? Yeah, wisdom and stand your ground. Look at this, stand your ground and walk the fuck away. Life experiences bring about wisdom. How you decide to use it will lead to your success or your detriment. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and do not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. Overcoming obstacles. Get back on your feet. Gain strength from difficult situations. We have denial. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, and addictions. Okay? So you've got to be honest with yourself. Don't be in a state of denial and disillusionment. Accept the fact that a situation or a cycle could be unhealthy and you need to walk away from it. Gain that wisdom. Stand your ground. Know that you have the strength to overcome this obstacle. Don't limit yourself. Call your power back to you, and don't allow someone to drain your power out of you. And you may have to call it back more than once a day, even for some of you, for a while, depending on how bad your spiritual warfare and attacks are. It's going to be different for everyone. Use other people's resources. And we've got the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, with Archangel Raphael. Okay? So be mindful whenever you're using other people's resources, with the Ace of Cups here, doing it, from not being greedy and like a gold digger, but from a beautiful space of your heart space, okay? Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. In the upright, Raphael extends beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves. Here, I'll let you look at this because it's so pretty. These cards are so beautiful. By gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from all others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. That is so beautiful, collective. Now, reversed. This card reversed indicates that some blocks in the flow of your heart center... This card reversed indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. And this has been repeating, okay? So you put yourself where you are in this energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. And it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life, hence this mental conflict over here and the heartache and loss with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, all right? It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Lay down that baggage, get rid of it. Can't bring it into what's coming into everything else. Like, you've got to put it where it goes and get rid of it. It's time to heal the old stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Exactly. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. And that's self-validation, self-love, self-care, self-discovery. Okay? The affirmation. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. Oh, thank you, Archangel Raphael. Leg is itching. And when you do, you're going to have this beautiful Ace of Cups, overflowing vessel of unconditional love that's just pouring out of you. Change from this mentally and emotionally unstable energy and allow your heart chakra to open wide and overflow with love. As you ascend and you level up and you grow and progress further and further, you're getting through a new level of initiation. You've been promoted in your ascension process. Divine justice coming in for, wow, with the Ace of Cups, for you to have this beautiful heart chakra full of love. Resting and healing. You heal while you sleep. Be sure that you're getting enough rest. Meditate. Tap in with your higher self and your guides and be one with spirit. Get out in nature and exercise. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay? And when I saw that step, I'm seeing Moses wandering in the wilderness for 40 years, okay? The needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted that you've asked Spirit for, that you were sincere about it. Spirit's going to grant it for you. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So having passionate love flowing out of you or hate coming out of your heart chakra. Be mindful. Have that love flowing out. Hatred is not good. March. We're in March. March is significant. This is current energy and a powerful shift is occurring in the collective right now. You will be playing a different role and wearing a whole new hat. Okay? We've got the raccoon. You're letting go. This message has to do with those things to which you cling. Be it a thought form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will flow. Yeah, let go and let God. And don't block your blessings from coming in. And open your heart chakra big and wide. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. And it's also that perfectionism there. Don't stand in your own way. This is profound. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms to your life. This is so amazing. Come through Spirit. Wow. Comfort and self-care. At certain times in our lives, we all need to be comforted. Allow yourself to accept the comfort of others and learn positive ways to comfort yourself also. Self-care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth, you. Absolutely. You have to take care of yourself and love yourself. And love yourself with this massive Ace of Cups. And it was clarified by the Ace of Cups. God, that's a lot of love. Be crazy not to want that love in your life. You know? Jesus. And anybody who rejects you and you're operating with this state of being, they don't deserve to be in your energy. You have too much love for them. If they don't appreciate it, they don't deserve to have it. Be selective on who you allow in your energy whenever you operate with this much love. You got to be careful because people will take you for granted. And it's painful. You know, it's painful realizing people you really loved and poured your heart into, and then they can't be on your journey anymore. Sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. Absolutely. Listen to your body and give it what it needs. Change a bad habit. Kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. Okay? And you could have a bad habit of putting off sleep and rest, and then you're tired all the time, and your body needs to heal. We've got solitude with emotional withdrawal. Okay? Going into hermit mode. And we've got stand your ground here with Archangel Michael coming in with the root chakra. Keep you firmly planted and grounded so that you have stability and security and you're safe up on the earth plane. And we've got the sun with a star. You're this beautiful star being here. You're full of light. You're a beautiful light being here that's supposed to shine your bright light, having victory and success over the obstacles and challenges that have been going on in your life. And when you operate with this beautiful state of love from your being, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You're going to have an amazing accelerated motion with the Eight of Wands here. Amazing accelerated motion coming in for you, okay? Persevering over the worries that you've had to endure. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And this mental conflict, you're learning that it's not serving you, it's only making it worse. The Empress and the Hierophant here, powerfully manifesting with divine, attracting, being in union and in direct alignment with God's source energy, having harmony and a firm foundation with the lover soulmate energy here, firm foundations with the Four of Pentacles, holding on tight to what you love, having the courage to balance out what is out of balance in your life. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Wow. What happened? What happened to you? Now is not the time to give up or give in. You've come too far to give up now. What happened? No mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. Okay, don't be like, well, when I do this, 1:23 on the clock, well, when I get to this, then I'll be able to do this. No, do it now. Start now. Quit putting things off that you can do right now. Be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really are and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. Okay? I'm going through a powerful awakening right now. And it's not easy. A realization, shift, or discovery. Feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have a right to be happy. Okay? Don't allow your feelings to destroy you. Maybe you need to get a reading so that you can find out what's going on in your personal situation. Or you get readings and watch readings online to see what's going on with you. Or you do your own readings. Use divination to understand your desires and path. Meditate, okay? Quiet the mind and let your soul speak to you. and learn to listen. We've got a soulmate here. And the divine will provide you with love when you are ready, and it won't come in until then. Right now, you may be focusing on just your self-exploration. You know, you may not want love right now. I know a lot of you don't. Peel off the false persona and get to know yourself and to find your truth. And then whenever someone does come in, then, you know, you're going to be more selective. And because you're going to hold yourself in a state of value. You're going to value self. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Yeah. Don't limit yourself so that you can grow. And then balance out what you need to. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. You've got to prioritize your self-love and your self-care. Okay? It's extremely important. And we've got an earth angel here who's a powerful magician, who's a powerful manifester and co-creator with divine source energy. Period. Trust your discernment. Overcoming the stress and anxiety that you're going through. Maybe go on a hike to get out in nature. Get a massage to rejuvenate you. Do things with a spa. Cleanse yourself in water. You know, be in tune and in touch with your emotions. Don't act like they don't exist. Acknowledge them. Ask them what they need to tell you and what you need to work on so that you can heal. Cool down. Take a cool down phase. Being calm, pausing, solidifying things so that you can rest and relax and focus on things that make you calm. Could be feeling lonely and isolated, being in this solitude and hermit mode. There's been a lot of things that could have disappointed you that you're trying to overcome. My left ear's ringing. Moving on to calmer waters after going through a tower, after being left in ultimate ruin. But the tower is only, you know, here for a while. You're going to come out of it. You can't stay in it forever. You move beyond it. How long you stay in that tower is up to you. You know, you got to solve the problems and dig deeper in your thinking. Research on how to heal and transition. Move from problems and be mindful of what you take with you as you go along on your journey. Always expect the unexpected. Okay? Having a serious reality check, a major foundational shift, of major changes coming. Trust in your intuition and your guidance. Overcoming adversity that left you in ultimate ruin. Being right with God. Being in alignment with your spirituality. Having divine wisdom. Being kind. Learning. Allowing yourself to be teachable. And educating yourself. We've got the hawk with spirituality. And the armadillo with protection. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. Wow! Wow! We've got the wolf with inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively because you've gained it through the wisdom on your journey. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Okay? You're being asked to detach and see things from the eagle vision with the higher aspect of the higher self. Okay? The turtle with calm. The turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. Okay. Focusing on calm energy is extremely important in this. Okay. If it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. That's Empress energy right there. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Absolutely. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself and know you respect yourself enough to know that you deserve better. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. What you're going through is a temporary situation here. Someone could be behaving stupidly in your energy towards you. Behaving stupidly. Discord among friends or family. Okay, they could be acting stupid towards you. But you're going to have a celebration. You're going to have fun and you're going to have enjoyment because you're going to create that for yourself and not let what is going on with other people around you affect your happiness, because you're in charge of your own happiness and you have to do it right now in the present moment, in the now. Okay, I think that's all I've pulled. All right, guys. This is what I've got for you. This kind of long reading. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps you on your journey. Bye, guys.